Was that the right time, Aaron? Was I supposed to come out then? Thank you guys so much for coming out here. Dwight, man, thank you for coming all the way up, dude. Without you guys, this is just like a circle jerk, man. We're really close to having that. Give it up for the Hooker-Dunham Theater as well. This is our fourth show. We're big supporters of Elm City Comedy, and we really appreciate that. This is our 7th show as a comedy group, so I'm really appreciative that you guys came out. Thank you guys so much. You know. So, how was your guys' holidays, man? Everybody have a good holiday? Yeah, man. I got some freeze-dried candy for Christmas. You guys ever tried that? It's basically like crack. I don't know if you just put that shit in the freezer, freeze it up, re-up it, bring it out, bag it, sell it for double. That's literally the recipe for crack. I know Brattleboro knows about some crack. I've seen it out in the street, you know? Yeah, oh man, definitely. Heck yeah. Anybody got any kids in the building, man? Yeah. Heck yeah, man. You guys, I'm a father of 2. We're gonna make fun of a lot of things and have some fun. Pick on a lot of fun things, a little racist jokes maybe. We've got to lighten the humor today, you know? There's a lot of bad stuff going on in this world right now. You notice we got the globe over here. It's not accurate, actually, because Venezuela's not America yet, apparently. We can laugh about it. It's all right. I didn't take that president. Come on. Oh, man. Did you guys see China did a parade the other day to display their strength, show off their force, all their military weapons, their leaders, their army, paraded right down the street, trying to show off how strong and mighty they were. And I'm trying to figure out, if they're so powerful and strong, how come their babies are so cheap to buy? Seriously, have you ever priced your kids out? I have. They're annoying. They're going for top dollar right now, especially with those tariffs. They're not. And if you piece them out, you know. It just goes to show you that euthanasia is always cheaper, no matter how you slice it. I don't kill babies, relax, it's not my thing. I'm not from Israel, you know. Say we're gonna have some fun tonight, guys. We're gonna go back and forth. Oh man, I have a little girl, man. I love that little girl. She was diagnosed with autism at a very young age, though. And she was nonverbal till the age of 5. Never said a word, actually, which I thought I was raising the perfect white woman. One of her first words was she called me a dickhead, actually. It's a blessing and a curse, you know? It's not all bad, though, when they're autistic. I discovered that's a free fast pass at Disney, you know? You present your mouth breather at the front of the teacups. They let you right on. It's crazy. I got a little boy too, man. He's a fucking asshole, dude. Just fucking sucks. It's a constant reminder, you know, my replacement's coming. He's always getting me in trouble, running his mouth, you know. I got a really good friend of mine. He's actually black, you know, which is really good for New Hampshire. I don't know if you guys had to dig through the snow to find that one. And his name's Maverick, you know. Because black people got all the cool names, like Maverick, Snoop, Jesus, you know. So my son loves Maverick, dude. And I was like, his only exposure to black people. And one day we were out at a restaurant, we ran into another black person, and he said, "Hey, Dad, look, it's a Maverick." Which is a really nice way of saying it, actually, right? You know? Racism's cute when you're little, right? If you get it when you get older, though, it's like chicken pox. It's gonna leave a mark, you know? Get that shit out of the way. Sorry, we can make jokes like that. I think our one black resident of New Hampshire's here. His name's Steve. Thank you for coming, Steve. He's in the county. Thank you for laughing. I know everybody's looking at you every time I make this. I can actually make black jokes too, because my dad was actually black, you know? I don't mean in color, I just mean he was never around. Love black people. They love coming up here. Maverick loves coming up here, coming to my friends' weddings, the white weddings. He's like, dude, I love coming to your weddings, man. I love watching you people try to dance. White people can't dance. And I was like, dude, I love going to your weddings because I like watching you people try to read out loud. Oh, yeah, heck yeah. Gosh, shoot. A little bit about me, man. I've been doing this comedy thing for about 3 years, you know. My dad's a retired drill sergeant, and my mom's a retired English teacher. So essentially, that makes me a well-spoken dick by trade, I think. And when I mean, drill sergeant, like, he actually wore camouflage and punched you if you had the wrong haircut. Like, he wasn't just strict. Like, that's how I got this retarded hairline. It was beat into submission, you know. Oh, man. My mom actually raised me as an altar boy. I was Catholic. She tried to keep me away from the army and all that fun stuff. Does anybody know any altar boys in here? Any Catholic people? For those of you who don't know, that's how we used to get raped. Yeah, I was an altar boy for 5 years, though, and never even got a second look from a priest. You know what that does to your confidence? Like, never, you know, dropping the rosary. Father Rich, what about me? You know? Always the Connors with the Segas, you know? The rich kids. That was back too when rape was like the holy man's game. Remember, like, before the R&B community bought so heavily into it. Come on, Michael Jackson and R. Kelly and Puff Daddy. You guys seen that Diddy documentary? Like, who knew 50 Cent was going to become a modern-day Ken Burns when he got over there? Doing profiles already. That Diddy stuff is really fun. It's like that game we used to play, because he was raping people and sodomizing men and giving them lucrative careers, and sometimes paying them like millions, hundreds of millions of dollars to do dirty deeds to people that didn't want it. Like, brings that age-old question. As a kid, we all used to play, like, how much would you? Right? As a straight man, how much would it take for somebody to violate you? You know, stick it up there. Because I did it for a $3,000 sign-on bonus with the Army. 150 million sounds pretty legit to me, you know? The big green weenie got me for a lot cheaper. The big green weenie is the metaphorical dick that fucks everybody in the Army. Just so you know, it's a technical term. God bless you. Dude, thank you. I see my coworker Mike. I see you came out here, man. Thank you for coming, dude. And for those that don't know, Mike's an awesome dude. He actually graduated high school. He rode his bike across America from Virginia all the way to San Francisco. Isn't that what you did? All in the name of suicide awareness. I think it's ironic because I can't think of a bigger reason I want to kill myself. I'm gonna ride my bike from San Francisco. That's fucking crazy. I would have gone out and got laid or something. I wouldn't even do that. You kids these days. So we're gonna have a lot of fun tonight, guys. It's not just me here tonight. I tour around. I do shows in Maine. I do shows in Mass. I do shows in Connecticut. I don't like it, but I do shows in Connecticut. I do shows in Vermont. And what I've done is I've just picked 5 of my favorite comedians. These are people that I like to see, that I enjoy watching. I'm really fucking excited that they showed up. So they're all gonna come out and do their best 10, 12 minutes. And I'm going to introduce them all. I'm going to be in and out. I'm really excited for you guys all to be. You guys ready to start the show? You guys ready for your first time? This guy's actually, he tours down in Boston. You see him up in Manchester. I've done shows with him up at the Woolen Mill Comedy Club up in Vermont. Really, really excited to get him down here. His name is Derek Ziba. Put your hands together for him. He's coming out to the stage. Derek Ziba, everybody.
How we doing, Vermont? What's going on?
Yeah.
All right, level with me. Was it a mistake wearing this sweatshirt? This is bad. I felt like an idiot, dude. I'm like, I got this the one other time I've been to Vermont, and I was putting it on in Boston on the way. I'm like, dude, you're gonna fucking love this shit, dude. It's a long drive up here. As I'm driving up, I'm getting in my head. I'm like, you're a fucking idiot, dude. You're pandering to them. They're gonna see right through you, man. Glad you like it. Glad you like it. I feel like you guys do see right through me, though. I'm vulnerable right now. I know what you're thinking. Never had a good haircut in my life. I know. I don't appreciate the laughter, but I'm trying to be serious here. Listen. I'm a great clips guy. That's my problem. All right, and first of all, again, I got the haircut of a child, the facial hair of a pedophile. All right? I know what I look like. It's not good. I had to shave my chin for a sleep study, and the goatee was doing a lot for like an optical illusion of a jawline. You know? Now I look like a Bob's Burgers character. I don't know what to do about it. And I have sleep apnea, so good news, everyone. Killing it, dude. But now I've been a Great Clips guy. We have Great Clips up here. Great Clips, Supercuts, comparable. You want to see how far the opioid epidemic's gotten in our country? Go to a fucking Great Clips, dude. It's out of control. They're not even holding the buzzer against your head. They're cutting your hair a cappella. They're just like, like, what the fuck? You get over to a Dunkin' Donuts right now. They're short-staffed and they need you over there. Dude, I tried applying to a Dunkin' Donuts. They're like, are you currently on methadone? I was like, no. They're like, get the fuck out of here right now, dude. Swear to God, if you don't come back with some Suboxone and an eyebrow piercing, I swear. Well, we don't have Dunkin' Donuts up here? We're not seeing a Dunkin' Donuts. No, my biggest thing with getting my hair cut is I can't tell them they're doing a bad job. You know, no matter what. Like, they could be generationally fucking up my hairline. Like, my kids are gonna have a fucked up hairline. And I'm just like, it's fine. I'm serious. I think it's gotten to the point the barber could just start sexually assaulting me. And it's like, what does the barber ask every time they're fucking your shit up? They just go, do you like that? And I'll come, dude. I'll come. I'm a giver, man. I'm a giver, dude. I'll come, dude. I swear to God. And I get jealous, so I'm gonna keep having to come back. Like, what the fuck, Raul? Well, you got an appointment after me? What's going on? Thought we had something special. Be texting them late at night. WhatsApping them, if we're being honest. See, if you don't get that joke, that I'm not racist for saying that. You're racist for not having someone in your life that you WhatsApp. Yeah, be better. Be better. Get a foreign friend, you guys. Come on. I know it's Vermont, but I don't know. A lot of these guys, a lot of comics, they get up on stage and they're like, "Oh, my ex is such a bitch." Not this guy, dude. My ex is cool. My ex is real cool. She goes to a different school. You wouldn't know her, but she's cool, dude. She smoked cigarettes, drove a muscle car. Yeah, I felt like I was dating Burt Reynolds, dude. That shit was fucking awesome, man. Every man's dream, am I right? Smoking? Are you kidding me? Oh, wait, no, smoking's the other. So she talks to me like a frat bro, too. That was the best part. I come over her house, first words out of her mouth, she'd be like, "Sup, pussy, you want to give me head?" Can we just talk? It's like, whatever, dude. St. John's is playing Creighton in 30 minutes. Why don't you watch one of your dating shows on your phone? Mama's gotta go take a shit. I love this girl, dude. I love her, man. But I'm single now. I've been on the dating apps. I've been on all the apps. Find myself on Facebook Marketplace a lot. Yeah, just for people to talk to, you know. My thing is I post really expensive stuff for cheap late at night. So I have people hit me up like, "Hey, is that Fabergé egg for $10 still available?" And I'm like, "No, but you ever feel like you're gonna be enough?" When was the last time you had a conversation? Like a real conversation with someone. And then like 10 minutes later, I'm just like, I'm so fucking horny right now. It always goes there, dude. I don't know if you guys can tell by my taste in women, or my face really, but I come from a long line of white trash. I know. I feel like I got the face of someone whose ancestors migrated here in a mobile home. It's just like my family in a double wide past the Mayflower, you know? Us, dude. It's us, man. I don't know, and I've been trying to find a way to put it because, like, I'm first generation non-white trash, right? Like, my parents made it out. I grew up, like, upper middle class. But the whole rest of my family's, like, scratching the phosphorus off matchsticks. You know what I mean? Talk about cooking meth, folks. And And it gives you like a weird nature versus nurture kind of thing. Because like, both my parents had their master's degrees. But I'm 30 years old and I don't own a computer. You guys understand that? Like, raise a hand. Who owns a computer in this crowd right here? Pussies. Every single one of you fucking pussies. Fuck, you need a computer for it. None of my friends even have a computer. We got a group of grown men, not a computer in the friend group. We do have several repurposed Crown Royal bags spanning in the friend group. We got that going for us, but no, the nature versus nurture is weird because, like, I'm bringing it back, right? The nature's carrying heavy on that. Like, my mom on one hand is trying to teach me about 401ks, but on the other, I got Dale Earnhardt, like, appearing in the clouds like Mufasa from Lion King. He's like, Derek, remember who you are. All that Bud Light touches, you rule. Oh, it's fun, dude. Don't let anyone ever tell you it's not fun. Right? It's fun having white trash family. Your family members, they don't die in normal ways. When my mom calls, she's like, "I hear about your great aunt Linda." You're thinking like heart attack, cancer. It's like, she got shot at one of the Walgreens for Sudafed. Died doing what she loved, dude. 94 years old. You think that's but you'll know this as a little kid growing up. Like, you're visiting family. I had no idea. Like, in hindsight, I should have known there were a lot of signs. Just like in their yard and stuff. Like, yeah, I do, you know. It's not all fun though. You know, my grandfather, he was an abusive alcoholic with a speech impediment. Yeah, I feel like he was misunderstood, but I want you guys getting the wrong idea of me though. I'm not like some uneducated idiot, right? I read the news. I get my news from the Snapchat Explore page. Tell you all a lot more about Sydney Sweeney's tits than I can the war in the Ukraine. Look, I just found out about the war in the Middle East, and let me tell you, it's a mess. No, guys, it's really bad. It's really, really bad. No, the news is depressing, dude. I can't be on the news all the time. Especially, remind you, right? I said I wasn't gonna do this, but I'm doing it anyway. I wrote this joke a few months ago in light of everything that's happened with ICE recently. It's terrible. It's a tragedy. It's awful. You know, one of the worst things about ICE, in my opinion, is they do not pay enough, dude. I'm serious. I used to live in New Hampshire. I saw a job application for ICE. They're hiring for $14 an hour. Yeah, these aren't workers. These are racist volunteers, dude. It's getting to the point, the economy is so bad, the only people willing to work for ICE are illegal immigrants. Do you get that conundrum we're in? Now the politicians are banking on them. The very ones you politicians have damned and condemned are now the only ones who can save you. I was born in Mexico. You merely vacationed there. All right, I knew I wasn't going to do woke bang tonight. I was talking to them back there. I was like, should I do woke bang? And they're like, I don't know. Dude, fucking do a woke bang. No, I'm just an idiot. I'll level with you guys. I think you could tell I'm a fucking dumbass. I watch a lot of dumb TV. I've been watching a lot of Naked and Afraid lately. Why can't we give the guy some extra blur? You know what I mean? I was watching the other day. I thought I had a pixel out of my TV. It's just this poor dude's penis. How much better would Naked and Afraid be if everyone had monster dangling blurs, dude? Even the women, fucking. Like, what is going on with that labia? I don't know, but I'm interested. That's why I'd be perfect for Naked and Afraid. And not because of my penis, all right? My penis is moving on. I don't think it's something to write home about while trying to survive in a jungle, okay? You've seen the mosquitoes that are out there? I'm getting blood anywhere else. That is not the dick sucking I'm looking for, no. Now, I'd be perfect for Naked and Afraid, not because of my dick, because of my balls. That's right, ladies. Got some swingers, dude. They give me knee problems. Not because they're heavy, but they're always clanging around down there. Miss, I saw you look at your man there. We got a fellow swanger in the audience. What's up, my brother? We do this and then we do this. That's what we do. Me and him, we go on Naked and Afraid to be perfect, though. Because, like, everyone at home would be like, look at that dude's fucking hot. You seeing this shit? But everyone on the island with us would be like, what the fuck? Do you see his balls? Yes, I see his balls. They're dragging behind him in the sand. It looks like he's being chased by two hard-boiled eggs. Someone else is like, I saw him spread part of scrotum skin and collect rainwater. What? Is that why there's hair? At least he's the only one providing shelter. Meanwhile, I'm just fucking bat-winged over everybody. Everybody get in! I shouldn't talk about my balls, to be honest, guys. It's kind of stolen valor. I haven't came in 3 weeks. I am full. I'm full and I'm stupid, dude. They say this is your brain on drugs. No, this is your brain on cum, dude. I'm fucking idiot. And I think not coming makes you stupid. Yeah, that's why women are so fucking dumb. Hey, that's a men are bad at sex joke, not a women are dumb joke. I'm an ally. All right, my name's Derek Z, but you guys have been so fun. Y'all have a great evening.
Derek Z, everybody! With the big balls. Yeah, everybody hear me in the back? Does it sound good? Everybody still with me?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, we got through one. All right, the next guy coming to the stage is another one of my favorite people. I do a lot of shows with him down in Worcester in Massachusetts. One time, this guy brought me to a show. We got there, and it was actually a licensed Hell's Angel chapter. One of the scariest fucking shows I've ever done in my life. I didn't know there were that many in this area, so please feel free to give this guy a little bit of a rough time when he's up here too. But I'm very excited to have him. You guys should be excited to see him. Please put your hands together for Nick Taco, everybody.
Tim Stone, everybody. Give it up for Tim Stone. I loved him in Dallas Buyers Club, you know? I thought he was great. He doesn't like to talk about his credits. It's good to be back here in Vermont, the mecca of driving slowly. I love you guys. It's okay. There's zero need for speed here. I feel very comfortable as a slow-moving man myself. I guess I'll just confront how I look. I understand. I look like a lumberjack who skateboards to work. I get it. Hope we can still be friends despite that. Also, no, I'm not the bouncer here. I get that a lot, believe it or not. I'm not a very tough guy, but I still get that. There's a big guy with a beard. The other night I was at a bar, and there was a guy who actually thought I was the bouncer, and you should have saw his face while I watched him get assaulted. I mean, it was like, whoops-a-daisy. I mean, am I right? I mean, what a crazy mix-up. Yeah, it's weird watching someone, you know, just looking right in the eyes while they're getting their ass kicked. That's kind of doubt. I am not about that action. I am not. I'm very deceiving. I'm just false advertising from my look. I might look tough to some, but I'm still a millennial at the end of the day. So, not from a violent, fighting generation. You know, it's not my thing. I don't break fights up. I break fights down to my therapist. So I don't do jujitsu, I journal my feelings. It's the wrong J for conflict. It's not my thing. I also shouldn't open with all that when I do comedy at bars. You know, just a 5-minute dissertation on how much of a pussy I am. It's not a great idea. It's a massive invite for an ass beating. You know, that's like walking into prison your first day going, man, my ass is tight. God damn. My ass is so tight. They call it the diamond maker where I'm from. I swear to God, it's crazy. The tightest ass. Anyway, who needs a friend? What's for lunch? Show me around. No, I'm a big guy. I'm trying to lose weight. I recently tried doing Ozempic. You guys know Ozempic? Yeah, I had to get off it because it just kept making me sick. I wanted to get on it because I wanted to learn what the trick was, how people lose weight, and the key is nausea. That's it. That's as scientific as it gets. It just makes you disgusted with food and yourself all in one shot, and I just could not do it anymore. That's why I think the commercials are kind of bullshit. Everyone's way too happy and positive. You know, they don't show people on their first cycle of Ozempic when it all hits you. You know, the commercials should be more like, oh. Ozempic. You know. Sorry, I was thinking about a granola bar I might have later. It's a lot for me to wrap my head around. Yeah, no. I thought there was I heard there was a misnomer when I first started doing Ozempic. There's a weird rumor about Ozempic that it's only for women. A lot of people were saying that. A lot of people would give me shit for doing Ozempic. They say it's only for women. It's a feminine thing. And I'm here to tell you, it is not just for women. I did it too. It's for everyone with tits. So, we just put that to bed right fucking now. Okay? Now, don't throw me a parade or anything. I didn't have great insurance, so it wasn't prescribed to me. So I just was pulling the used shots out of my neighbor's garbage. Yeah, you know, just kind of squeeze out whatever was left. I was microdosing Ozempic. Technically, it's a microdose, slow and steady. It sounds bad, but I think it worked because I don't have diabetes, but I do have 2 forms of hepatitis. So, hey, they say in the fitness world, you know, you gotta work for it. You gotta make sacrifices. No, I've been a big guy for a long time, and I want to lose weight for a lot of reasons. But the main reason, to get a little personal with you guys, because I like you guys, I really want to lose weight to be better in bed. Yeah, no, I really do, because I got a wife at home, and I'll be honest with you, I'm not doing what I need to do right now. You know, I haven't exactly been giving her the business. I've been giving her a lot of Facebook Marketplace as of late. Much lazier version of what I should be doing, which is ironic because that's like our love life. It's a lot like picking up something you bought on Facebook Marketplace. You know, you have low expectations going in, and then by the time we're done, we're just happy everyone's safe. You know, she's checking my pulse, I'm checking hers. Okay, one of us is having palps, we're getting through it. Yeah, which it's extra tough for me because. My wife is what they call a pillow princess. Have you guys heard this term? Yes. I love her to death, but goddamn, I am just up there dying sometimes, you know? Ladies, if your fella is not an Olympian, jump on top every now and then, okay? Give the guy a break. I mean, I'm just working my ass off. All she's missing is the whip, really. She just shouldn't be whipping me. More! No, I learned from my skinny friends, and they talk about having sex. Sex is not supposed to be a rigorous workout. It's supposed to be pretty seamless, actually. God made us that way. It's like a puzzle piece, you know? It's supposed to be like nothing. If it feels like Navy SEALs training, you're too fucking fat for this. Just a piece of advice. That's what I have learned. I learned I could start losing weight when I lost an erection from my own head sweat burning my eyes. That was like the major... That's like the fattest wake-up call you could ever have. Because there's no way to recover the sexiness from there. You know, I'm just writhing on top of my girl like a maced bear. She's just underneath me, just trying to survive, like Leo DiCaprio in The Revenant, you know? There's a dying bear on top of her. And then I start thinking about Leo DiCaprio, and that's when I finish. So, at least one of us gets some out of it, you know what I'm saying? It's not too bad, not too bad. No, I feel bad also because, again, not to get too personal once more, but, and I don't really know how to, I never know how to say this, but it's a shame I'm so out of shape because I really do have a decent dick. I'm just gonna say it outright. It's not bad. It's not bad. Schematically, you know, it should be doing better than it is. It's big. It's big. I just don't have the cardio to support it. That's really the problem. I was gifted with heavy machinery. There's no gas in the machine. That's what I'm trying to say. My dick is like Shaq at the end of his career. That's what I'm saying. Like when he was all fat and lazy on the Celtics, you know. I can take it to the hole once, and then I got to check right out again. I'm done. That's all you get out of me. I'm straight to injured reserve. Whole season on injured reserve. It is not good. Funny story about me and Tim. Tim tried to book me for a show, and I couldn't go because I had to go. My year ended weird. I had to go to the emergency room twice for doing too many sins. Yeah, so I'm a big health and fitness lifestyle guy. I'm really living in a good way. Yeah, apparently you're not supposed to eat them. I didn't know that. They just look so yummy, you know? Doctor said I ate so many, I took a shit, an unemployment check came out of my ass. I was like, what the hey? What is this? No, I went to urgent care twice. I was having heart palpitations from doing so many zins. I was like, what a white way to die. Am I right? I mean, that has got to be the whitest way you could die ever. I think the only whiter way to die would be dying storming the Capitol. I think it's the only way you can actually get whiter. Maybe you get beaten to death with a Tiva or something. That's maybe the only like competitor. No, that's yeah, that's me. That's me, guys. I did get married. Like I said, I have a wife. I did get married recently, despite everything you've heard. She still took the plunge. And I think she only married me because of the ring. Not bragging, but I got her a really nice ring. And this isn't coming from me. I got confirmation. It was a very nice rock from a very reliable source. She went on her bachelorette party in Agunquit, Maine. If you guys aren't familiar with Agunquit, Maine, maybe the gayest place on earth. Okay? You have to give a guy a hand job at the border to get in. That's how gay Agunquit, Maine. Which I've done it before and I'll do it again. It's a great place. I love it. Literally coming and going. You know what I mean? I like that. They should have a sign that says that. But no, she was there and she was at a drag bar, having a good time, strobe lights. She's in the club, they're partying, and a drag queen walks by her table and sees her ring and stops and goes, "Ooh, you must do anal." She doesn't, but still, that's as good an appraisal as you'll ever get on a ring. That's confirmation that ring is worth getting fucked in the ass for. I mean, what more do you want? Which is ironic because I took it in the ass when I bought it. So, hey, I'm Nick Tongo. Thank you guys so much for the rest of the show.
All right, Nick Taco, everybody, huh? He looks like somebody had an overdose on Zin, doesn't he? I was gonna, that's not even a chance. That's a true story, man. That's 100% true, man. So you guys all with me still? You guys ready for the next one? And we got a young lady coming to the stage. She's big up in Burlington, very, very funny. And without her, this, like I said, would just be a game of Lucky Cookie, man. Let's just be honest. Please, I'm very excited to have her. We're privileged to have her in the building. Put your hands together for the very talented Julia Colasanti, everybody.
Oh, we're here. It's one of those things. Honey, it feels just the same when you do all the work. What's up, Brattleboro? I never know how to say this town name. How do you say it?
Brattleboro.
Brattleboro. I thought it was Brattleboro, but I'm realizing it's Brattleboro, and you guys are my Brattlebros, right? All right. Hooker-Dunham Theater, named after the prestigious Mr. Dunham and his favorite type of lady. What's up, you guys? I'm Julia. I'm in love. I'm in love. Yes, hold the applause. I'm in love for real this time. And I only say that because I used to think I was in love all the time. I really did. I used to walk around and I used to be like, oh, I'm so easy to fall in love. I was that annoying. You guys would have hated me. And looking back, oh, I'm so easy. Probably would have sufficed for that one, you know. But I know it's real this time. I really do. I know it's true love because rom-coms just started making sense to me, you know? Really, I used to watch rom-coms and I used to be like, why is everyone acting like such a fucking idiot? Now I watch rom-coms and I cry. I do. I sob. I don't even call them rom-coms. I call them rom-doms because they destroy me, but I love it. And it's true. There were signs in the past that it wasn't true love, right? There always is. Like, I remember I was dating this one guy when we threw around the L word. But if my friends were to ask me about him, I'd be like, yeah, we're in love, but it's not like he's my boyfriend. Yeah, I thought I was easy to fall in love. Turns out I'm just a fuckboy. For a while, I was trying to like figure out what that feeling was, if it wasn't love. And the closest thing I can equate it to is when you're in elementary school and your teacher lets you take home the class lizard over spring break, right? Because that first day you're like, oh my God, I love this lizard. But then by day 3, you're like, I mean, I'll feed him, but I'm not gonna like feed him, right? Yeah. But my boyfriend, who I'm in love with for real this time, I swear to God it's real. We just moved in together, which has been a lot of fun. But everyone likes to put like so much pressure on that step in a relationship. They're always like, oh, Julia, you know what comes after moving in together? And I'm like, I know, domestic abuse. Stop reminding me. He's a good egg. He really is. He loves doing the dishes, which is great because I didn't even have to tell my parents I was moving in with my boyfriend. I just told them I was moving into an apartment with a dishwasher. Never been so proud of me. He does have an interesting track record, though. All of his previous girlfriends have become lesbian immediately after they broke up. So I'm just like super stoked for the next chapter of my life, I guess. Oh my God. It is funny to me that his is the last face they all saw before Bush forever, you know? That's why I think he keeps some facial hair. Make that shit a smooth transition, right? Or a prickly one if you're keeping score. And you know, it's not his fault. A lot of people like to blame him, like, oh, he turned him lesbian. He can't do that. He's not a wizard, from my knowledge. I just think he likes a girl with not afraid to get her hands dirty, you know? Someone who likes to wear the steel-toed boots in the relationship every now and then. And, you know, it works really well for us because not only do we share, like, this love, we also share other super important stuff, like clothing and deodorant, so it works really well. And he checks in on me quite often. He'll be like, Julia, are you sure you're not a lesbian? I can't go through another one of those breakups. And I'll just be sitting there wearing his Carhartt overalls and monk boots, being like, what would make you say something insane like that? No. Unfortunately, I am just straight and boring, which is lame. That's lame, right? like sexuality's fluid and gender's a spectrum, and I'm still doing things the old-fashioned way. That's goofy. That's like going to a magical restaurant where they're like, you could order any meal you've ever dreamed of. And I'm like, you still have that same hot dog that you had yesterday? I'll have that again, thank you. So, I do think I could never date a woman just because women are so smart. It's like, what am I gonna do, lose an argument? Oh, God. No thanks, I'll stick to dick, I guess. Oh, yeah. No, on the real, I know I'm not a lesbian because I am afraid of vaginas. So, but don't worry, not just like your vagina, like my vagina too. I have no idea what's going on down there. Every time I gotta wash my undercarriage, I'm just like, please don't bite me, please don't bite me, please don't bite me. Oh, and I want to be sex positive. I want to be like those sex positive girlies on Instagram in those insane videos. Have you seen them? They'll be like, sis, don't be afraid to just show your man where your clit is. I watch those. I'm like, sis, don't be afraid to just like show me where my clit is. You know what I mean? Like, I thought I knew where it was. I really did. But I saw a diagram of a vagina a while ago. And I realized I've never seen my own vagina. Yeah, because I've never done porn or had to go crabbing. So I've never really been in there, you know? So I figured that if I faced my fears head on, then maybe I'd be less scared. So I took a mirror to it last week. Wow, more scared than I ever have been. Are you serious? Have you seen these things? Oh my God. I mean, first of all, looks nothing like the diagram. Mainly because the diagram doesn't look like a pastrami factory exploded, okay? That's what I'm gonna tell my kids when they ask me like, Mommy, where do babies come from? I'm gonna be like, a pastrami factory in Queens. You know what? It's so funny. I'm like not a smoker, but whenever I picture myself as a mother, I'm just chain smoking. I don't know. Probably something I'll pick up during pregnancy. I'm Italian. Yeah, is anyone else Italian?
Yep.
Yeah. How Italian are you? How many? Okay. So no fishes at Christmas?
No.
Okay. Well, if you guys don't know, we do this thing. It's an Italian Christmas Eve tradition called the Feast of Seven Fishes, where me and my 6 cousins finally find someone to go down on us. It's very exciting. No, I'm half Italian, which means my dad is 100% Italian, which means my grandma is off the boat Italian, which means I'm always yelling, right? And when I'm not yelling, I'm eating. And if I'm not yelling or eating, I'm probably dead. So someone should come and check on me. My mom's not Italian, but we're not allowed to talk about that in front of Grandma. You know? Once she found out her son was dating a non-Italian woman, she immediately started setting him up with his own cousins. It was desperate times. Oh, and my grandma, she speaks Italian. So growing up, I would go over there with like phrases and swears, and she would translate them for me to Italian, which I always thought was cool. But then as I got older, I was like, is she actually translating these words into Italian, or is she just saying them with this super heavy Italian accent? Which is a crazy thing to do. That's a crazy thing to do. My grandma, though, does a lot of crazy shit. Like one time she pressed her life alert button 13 times because she ran out of prosciutto. That's a true story. Oh, we asked her, we're like, Grandma, why didn't you just like call one of us? And she said, oh, the firemen had come here faster. She knew exactly what she was doing. Yeah, she says a lot of crazy shit too. Like one time she told me, she said, "Julia, your boobs are looking like 2 fried eggs." Which, like, I don't know how you guys found out you were going through puberty, but that's how I figured it out. And it wouldn't be crazy if she didn't know how to speak Italian anymore, right? Like if she forgot. Because she came over here when she was 11 years old, and at this point she's like 96, right? So her saying she can speak Italian is like a piece of cheese saying it can still speak milk. You know what I mean? So one time I decided to test her. I went over there and I said, "Hey, Grandma, how do you say the word creative in Italian?" And she thought for a second, and then she said, "Oh, creative!" She duped me my whole freaking life. Oh my God. At first I was so mad, but then I was like, "Soldier on, Grandma, your secret's safe with me," you know? Because in that moment, she kind of taught me how to speak passingly fluent, believable Italian. So, as they say in the old country, hella yeah, bitch. Anyway, she stopped yelling and eating a few years ago, meaning she died. And I was making breakfast the other day thinking about this story, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna look up how you actually say the word creative in Italian. And I Googled it, and would you believe that bitch was right? It is just creative. Then I started thinking to myself, I'm like, what other shit did she say that I should have taken more seriously? And that's when I looked down and realized my nipples are the exact circumference of a fried egg yolk. I grew up Catholic. Anyone else grow up Catholic? Yeah, where my rosary head's at, not here. I actually love asking that question because if you grew up Catholic, you feel guilty if you don't clap, but you also feel kind of guilty if you do clap. That's like the whole religion right there. And you know, Catholicism, all about the Bible, which I've never read it because someone ruined the ending. He dies. And it's funny because I do still consider myself Catholic, even though I don't really go to temple as much anymore. But I do like some of the stories in the Bible. Like I like the Virgin Mary story. I think that one's a banger. Only because I know that if I got pregnant as a teen like she did, I would also be that dramatic about it, right? Like, oh God, write a book about me. That's crazy. No room at the inn, fine, I'll just give birth in a dirty barn stall. It's like, come on, Mary, just have your baby in the bathroom of a Cumberland Farms like the rest of us. I did have a pregnancy scare a while ago, but only because I'm so dramatic. I went dress shopping and nothing fit me. So I took a pregnancy test. Yeah, I wasn't even fucking. I know I wasn't fucking because that was around the same time I went to my lady doctor and she was like, "Are you sexually active?" And I had to be like, "Yeah, but like not right now." And she said, "Oh girl, I feel that." And then we shared this like lonely laugh. And that is the true definition of dry humor right there. All right, I've been Julia. You guys have been great. Keep it going for your host.
Julia, I was so nervous about that name, man. I thought I was going to butcher that shit. Give it up for Julia one more time. Thanks for having you guys, man. I told you I had 5 funny comics. I actually have 4 funny comics and this next guy coming to the stage. He's got me kicked out of more established. We've been doing comedy since day one together. He's one of my day one best friends. Awesome comic. Got me kicked out of an establishment down in Holyoke for humping a chair one time, being too drunk. Got me kicked out of an establishment up in Manchester one time for puking fried pickles out of his nose and then denying he did it in front of everybody. This guy's just an absolute classic and he's a beast. He's been back here drinking a whole bottle of vodka to his face, so I'm sure he's gonna come up here with some thunder. He claims to be Puerto Rican, but he's got no arrest record, no brothers and sisters. Like, he has his own job. Please put your hands together for one of my best friends in the world, Alex Martinez, everybody.
How's it going, Brattleboro, Vermont? That's what I like to fucking hear. Make some noise for Tim Stone, your host tonight. What a piece of shit that guy is, man. Fuck, great intro, man. I feel confident as hell now. I'm not one of the funny comedians, I get it. But man, the other day, Tim Stone, I sent him a picture of me, just a selfie of me in the strip club, and his son opened it up. He's like, why is Alex at the arcade right now? Tim Stone had to look at him and was like, that's not the arcade that you could go to yet, son. Alex spent a lot of tokens. And he didn't get to take none of the prizes home. That's how he rolls. My name's Alex Martinez. My mom always told me no. I wanted to do comedy. She's like, Ale, no. I wanted to go bike ride with Joey Kavanaugh. Ale, no. And one day I was like, Mom, can I meet my dad? And she said, Ale, hell no. He don't pay child support. You don't get to meet him. I was like, fuck you, Madre Mia. Fucking piece of shit, bro. Tim Stone is so white when I tell that joke, Ale, no. He thinks I'm saying hallelujah. That's how terribly white he is, man. Anybody got a jail uncle out here? It's okay. I'm Puerto Rican, you can borrow one of mine. I got several jail uncles. Right now, my jail uncle is roommating with me. He still thinks he's in jail. He's keeping count of all the snacks and all the hygiene products. The other day, he barks in my room, he's like, who the fuck used 3 Q-tips? And I'm like, I did, bro. He's like, you only got 2 ears, and they're double-sided. I'm like, you're a cheap fuck, bro. Then I get hungry at night. I'm a little chubby fella. So I snuck down, made myself a bag of popcorn. It was like pop, 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 popcorn. He came rushing down. I guess it startled him. He's like, who the fuck got this bitch smelling like Oval Redenbacher? I had to get gangster with him. I'm like, you know what? It ain't even Oval Redenbacher. He's like, what is it then? I'm like, it's Pop's secret. He leaned in and he told me, so tell that shit to Whisper then, nigga. I'm like, that's terrible, bro. So much vodka and neutrals, man. I don't know what to do with myself. There's too much change in this country. Everything gotta be politically correct. Everything's like, you gotta say the right name for shit. First things were like sports. Can't call them the Indians no more. You gotta call them the Guardians. Can't call them the Redskins no more. You gotta call them the Commanders. And before that was like Christopher Columbus Day, right? They're like, you can't call it Christopher Columbus Day. You gotta call it Indigenous People Day. I'm like, why the fuck is that, man? I grew up on Christopher Columbus. I'm gonna call it Christopher Columbus Day. They're like, but Alex, you're Puerto Rican. Christopher Columbus raped and killed your own people. You gotta call it Columbus Day. I mean, Indigenous People Day. I'm like, fuck that shit, bro. I'm calling it Columbus Day. It's like, no, Christopher Columbus, he raped and killed your own people, Alex. I'm like, Christopher Columbus sounds a lot like my Uncle Roberto. He raped and killed all my own people, too. I don't go up to Uncle Roberto like, hola, Uncle Indigenous. Bendición. How's it going? Before comedy, I always wanted to run a nightclub. I wanted to call that nightclub Club Baby Seal. The only promoter shutting that shit down is PETA. And I have a DJ at that nightclub. That DJ's name would be DJ Scratchatory Rape. Plays at least under 18 jams in a row. I love that, man. Anybody an only child out here? Yeah. Oh, good. I love only childs. Just like you. Me, I'm fucking lonely as fuck. I hate you sibling motherfuckers. You guys always ask me the same questions. Didn't you want a little brother, a little sister to play with or talk to? I'm like, no. That's why I'm so good at stand-up comedy. I'm used to talking to myself the whole time. Even if I'm bombing, I'm gonna keep the conversation going. No, but seriously, Alex, didn't you want like a little brother, a little sister to play with, spend time with? I said, hell no, bro. Always wanted a stepsister. So I can fuck her and get away with it. Pornhub made millions on that shit, bro. Don't look at me like I'm the problem. I'm Puerto Rican as fuck. Our favorite delicacy is bethany. Roasted pork, right? It's the best shit ever. The best part of roasted pork is the extra skin. I would always tell my mom, did you save me any of the extra skin? And one time she said, Ale, no. I throw it away because it's unhealthy. I said, no wonder fucking dad left us. You throw away the best part of the fucking meal. And I'm like, you threw away the extra skin of the pork because it's unhealthy for you. What about the extra skin of my dick? That's unhealthy for me too. You got me walking around like a Smegmasaurus Rex out here, man. It's disgusting. Nobody wants to go down on me, bro. I hate it. I'm so single. Who's single out here? Who's single in my type out here? Okay, let me smoke. You got me stressed out. I am so single, man. I've been single for years. I've been single forever. The other day I went to make a sandwich in the fridge. I opened up the fridge. The cheese read 100% white American singles. And my dick got hard. Oh, Jesus Christ. I suck at dirty talk. I suck at dirty text too. A girl will text me and be like, say something dirty to me. And I'm like, I want to stick helium in your pussy and see if your queefs are distorted when I hit it. Even dirty talk in the bedroom, like, I could be in the active sex and they're like, Alex, talk dirty to me. And I'll be hitting that shit and I'll be like, you'll never make as much money as your male peers. They're like, you're too dirty, turn it down. And it's terrible getting to know women nowadays. You're out there, you're single, you're looking, and you're like, yo, girl, you look so good tonight. Tell me one thing. Do you got a man? She'll turn back at you and be like, I am a man. I could find some hot Latina chick out there. She's tatted, long hair, just the way I like it. I'm like, yo, girl, you look so good tonight. You mind if I get your number? And she'll turn to me and be like, I would give you my number, but I'm a lesbian. I'm like, what's wrong with that? I'm a bitch ass nigga. It can still work. And I drive a Subaru. I'm a lesbian pretty much. Just with an extra dingling. It's like an automatic strap-on down there, dude. Shit's fucking amazing tonight, guys. But I like to spice things up in the bedroom with Latinas. When I finally get to have sex with one, I'll be hitting it from the back, and I look at that pretty pink butthole, and I get so tempted. And I'm just doing my thing, and they're like, Ale, dame más duro. And that means give them more dick, and I don't got enough to give. So I just do my best and pretend that it's going good. And I want to spice things up, so I'll try to stick my thumb in their ass. And as soon as I do that to them, they're like, Ale, no! And I'm like, Mom? My name's Alex Martinez. That's all the time I have for tonight. Awesome story.
Alex Martinez, everybody. All right, guys, we got one more coming to the stage. I'm really excited to get him up here. I don't like a lot of people from Connecticut. This guy is from Connecticut, so it's my ambassador move. This is it. Last time I was down there, I told everybody in Connecticut to fuck off and suck my dick. This guy, I got it on video. I should post it sometime, but I'm not gonna. And this guy's still friends with me, so really give him, please, a really, really warm welcome. I'm really excited to have him. Kevin Doty, everybody.
You guys having fun?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Nice. Nice. Alex, Puerto Rican. I'm not. New year, new me, man. Who's got New Year's resolutions? Fuck that shit, right? Nah, this year, I'm gonna try to drink less. That's been the objective for like the past 6 years. It's hard though, man. I'm always out doing comedy and stuff, you know what I mean? So I always have that little angel and demon conversation in my head every time, like someone will give me a shot, and you know, the little devil will be like, yeah, you should do it. Then I hear the little angel like, you shan't. I know, weird, right? Because shant's not really something I say out loud. But apparently the angel in my head does. I was like, shan't? Shan't, shall not. Shanty? Like a sea shanty? Like, you know, like wooden boats hoisting sails, like shanties? Are sea shanties songs that shall not be sung? That's why they do them out to sea, you know? Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum, not on land. Take that out to sea, please. Hey, hey, blow the man down. Not in the wooden ship days. You do that gay shit in international waters, sir. My favorite is, what would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor? What would you do with a drunken sailor early in the morning? Probably something you shan't. Stupid. No, you know what I learned? I learned about something about myself this past year, though. I'm a messy eater. I'm not happy about it. So the other day, I was like, crumbs all over myself, and I'm such a piece of shit. You guys are probably like, I get crumbs on myself, Kev. It's not that big of a deal. I was eating a banana. It's crazy. I like the sailor stuff. I bring up the shanty thing because like I like sailor things. I was in the Navy for 8 years. I did commercial fishing in Alaska, so I spent a lot of time on boats. So I like sailor stuff. And like the Navy is cool. I was on an aircraft carrier when I was in the Navy, which is sweet. You know, a lot of people on an aircraft carrier. You have every kind of American on an aircraft carrier, and Filipinos. It's great, man. Like it's like a city on the sea. It's like a lot of people, a lot of hot chicks. I like hot chicks. I was honorably discharged more than once. I was fucking on the boat. I'm just kidding. I wasn't fucking on the boat. I was just jerking off on looking on watch. And protecting, sir. It's probably like one of the like top 2 orgasms of my entire life that wasn't inside of a woman, you know? You're out there late at night, you got F-18s taking off the flight deck, jet blast hitting you in the face like, America! It's a good time. The fishing was crazy though. It's not like quite like Deadliest Catch type shit, but it's like, people always ask me like, yeah, what's it like fishing out there? You know, it's long days, hard work, bunch of dudes, no women, and nothing gay even happens. So boring. Now, but your mind starts thinking crazy thoughts, you know what I mean? You're out there working 20-hour days, and one day, you know, I'm up there, I'm picking up a fish and throwing it, and I'm taking a fish and throwing it, and picking up a fish and throwing it, and I picked up one fish, and my fingers kind of like slipped into the gills a certain kind of way. I was like, Like, I didn't fuck the fish. But I did think, how long does one need to be out to sea before one do fuck a fish? And I thought about it, and I was like, not long enough for me to feel good about myself, so I don't fish anymore. But I like sailor stuff. I like sailor tattoos. I think sailor tattoos are really cool because there's like a lot of lore, or like there's like you get a certain type of sailor tattoo for you hit a certain milestone when you're out to sea, right? So you do your first voyage, come back to home port, you get the swallows on your shoulders, you cross the equator on a big voyage, you get the ship on your chest. There's like different little milestones you get a tattoo for. I think that's cool. And like back in the wooden ship days, the sea shanty days, you know, like a sailor, they didn't have pictures and stuff, so you know, they would hit a port, Sailors would go out, they'd meet some girl, they'd fall in love, they'd hook up. They couldn't get a picture of her, so you had to get a tattoo. Be like, hey man, look for a hot chick I hooked up with. It's a Sailor Jerry tattoo. But then you have the mermaid tattoo, right? Because not all boats went to port. Some of those dudes fucked fish. Word gets out, you know what I mean? They start talking around the boat. They're like, yo, bro, I heard you fucked a fish, dude. He's like, yeah, but look at the tits on that fish, though. I'm getting older, guys. Getting older. Not super old. I'm 37 years old, about to turn 38. But it's old enough to start feeling it, you know what I mean? So I like to do things to make myself feel young. One of the things I like to do is I like to go to a public restroom, and if there's like an elderly guy at one of the urinals, I go right next to him, regardless how many are open, and just start pissing as hard as I can. Like, yeah, you hear that? That's the stream of a younger man. He laughs, I laugh, we both come. It's a good time. Nah, but I feel like when you get into your 30s, like you can at least start like looking back at your life and seeing patterns. Like, this is how I've been living my life. And I have been living my life by two sayings. One, I can do or be anything if I put my mind to it. Two, things will work out. Which comes to find is a reckless way to live your life. Because things never work out the way you think they're going to work out. The saying should be things will work out the exact opposite of the way you think they're going to work out. Because I put my mind to being a lot of crazy stuff. Like once I was like, I'm going to write a novel. Started furiously typing. Realized I don't know how words work. But I had a GI Bill from the military. I was like, I'm going to go to school for English. I'll get my degree. I'll learn how to write a book. That'll work out. So I go to school, 30s, go back to school for English, get to my first class, get my first reading assignment. I'm all motivated, like, yeah, I'm gonna get A's. Go home, I go through that thing word for word, all excited, get to class, start listening to the other kids in the class discussion. I'm like, fuck, I think I read the wrong thing. No, it turns out I just didn't really know how to read. The teacher got to me and she's like, Kev, what did you think of the reading? And I told her. She was like, that's a very interesting perspective. That's the wrong answer. It's a pretty humbling experience to get the wrong answer to the question, what do you think? It's like, man, I think this novel idea is not going to work out like I thought it was. Another crazy thing I put my mind to being is a mountain guide, outdoor climber, mountain guide, professional outdoorsman. I was like, oh, I'm going to do that. I'm gonna travel the world, climb mountains. I'm gonna be traveling, meet a girl, traveling in the world, climbing mountains. We'll meet each other, travel together, and fall in love. That'll work out. Worked out with me living in tents with dudes for 3 years. Like, damn, I didn't think it was gonna work out like this. It's crazy because I had a lot of like travel, worldly experiences, you know, but not a lot of sexual experiences. Like I was 32 years old before I had anal sex for the first time, which is kind of cool because it was like a new adventure for my dick. Like, let's say I'm my dick, right? And I've just been walking down trails, walking down, you know, white hiking trails, Asian hiking trails, Puerto Rican hiking trails. But a hiking trail is a hiking trail. And then one day my dick was like, yo, we're about to go cave. Because I've been caving. And anal sex and caving, pretty similar. Because when you go into a cave, it's like a real tight squeeze. Like, ooh, wow, it's spacious in this motherfucker. I smell like shit, though. I'm gonna get on out. I'm gonna go back. Nah, I'm not really into butt stuff, though, to be honest with you guys. Wise man once said, there's poopy in there. Any couples here? Little couple? How long you guys been together?
Year.
Year? All right. You ever have her stick your finger in your ass?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right on. It's popular. It's a popular thing these days, you know? It's cool. I'm not really into it, but I know it's popular because the amount of girls that try to stick their finger in my ass without even asking. First time it happened to me, it really hurt my feelings, right? Because like I was hooking up with this girl. We were best friends in high school. Didn't hook up in high school, but a couple of years after high school, hooked up for the first time. We're hooking up, and I'm like handling business missionary style, and I can feel her fingers like crawling across my butt cheeks trying to get in. I'm like, hey, whoa. At least ask first. Look, what I'm saying is, it hurt my feelings because, like, what is it about my personality that says I'm taking fingers up the key string? It's hurtful, you know. I don't know. They say that the guy's G-spot is in his ass. They usually see me women trying to stick their finger in their ass. They always kind of got to say it condescendingly too, like, if you want to have as good of an orgasm as me, you need to have something inside of you. Nah. But I'm an adventurous guy, right? So like I was with this one girl one time, and she was like, Kev, do you want me to give you a little hee-hoo while I give you head? I was like, nah, I'm good. She's like, oh, you don't want to have the best orgasm of your life? So I was like, all right, let's try it out. And fellas, dude, I'm telling you, if you have it, it's like an orgasm, but with a finger in your ass. You fucking need that shit. Like I said, man, there's people in there. We can't be doing all that. I'm in therapy now, you know, taking care of my mental health. And which is cool. Like, I've always been reluctant, you know what I mean? I didn't want to go to therapy. Obviously, you know, I'm like, I don't need that. Oh, man. And I didn't grow up having mental health issues. And it wasn't really until after I suffered a traumatic brain injury that I started having some mental health issues that followed. And like I said, I was into the climbing thing. So I was out in Utah climbing, snowboarding, doing big mountain stuff. And I wasn't even really doing anything crazy when it happened. It was just after a long day of climbing, hanging out with everyone afterwards. And I slipped and I fell and I slammed my face against a table covered in cocaine. Repeatedly for a couple of years. It really fucked up my mental health. This was wild, man, because I'm living out in Utah, right? And I'm like doing the healthy thing. I'm a mountain guide, bringing people out climbing. I'm working at an outdoor retailer. Backcountry.com. I don't know if you guys know this. Yeah, so I was like, you know, selling outdoor gear to healthy people, working in a cubicle office filled with healthy people. Because I'm up at 4 a.m. doing blow from the night before. They're up at 4 a.m. going for a morning hike. I'm trying to go to work in the morning. I got to work next to CrossFit Kyle while I'm trying to enjoy my morning donuts. Got CrossFit Kyle over here like, oh my God, Kev, you're gonna have that much sugar for breakfast? Sugar's as bad as drugs. Is it, Kyle? Is it? Because I don't know, I've never been eating donuts off the back of a public toilet seat. Fun. I'm not calling people at 4 a.m. like, yo, you got any more donuts right now? No, I don't think sugar's as bad as drugs, Kyle. You know what's crazy about a cocaine addiction? It's like geology with a sense of humor. Because like with a lot of time, a lot of pressure, that cocaine turns into crystal meth. Yeah. Which is, you know what's funny about crystal? Well, nothing's funny about it, but what's kind of cool about crystal meth, there's things really cool about it. But like the first time I smoked crystal meth, I was like, oh man, if I just do this all the time responsibly, I'm gonna get ahead in life. Like I'm gonna start a business, I'm gonna write a book. I never started a business high on meth, but I did quit my job very confidently. Never wrote a book high on meth either. But I did furiously type 20,000 words and realized I don't know how words work. So right then and there, I called Southern Connecticut State University and I enrolled in an English program. And I moved back home to Connecticut, left Utah, stopped smoking meth, got clean, and I got my degree. You know, and they say nothing useful comes from drugs. Well, I have a liberal arts degree. Money's gonna be rolling in there. We got one more joke for you lovely people. Now, a lot of people be like, Kev, you're a crazy dude. But you'd be wrong, because I don't even identify as dude. I identify as Winnie the Pooh. Love nature, a little bit silly, kind of known for having a honey problem. Honey's drugs. Winnie the Pooh once woke up after a long night of slamming honey. He woke up the next day, twice the size that he was the day before. What does he do? Goes and looks in the mirror, goes, hop down, touch the ground when you're in the mood for more honey. It's reckless behavior, Pooh Bear. Then what does Winnie the Pooh do? He goes, looks around his whole apartment, grabs all his honey pots, scrapes them out, like, oh, bother. Looks like somebody ate all the honey. It's like somebody. Somebody needs to be honest with themselves, Pooh Bear. Then what does Pooh Bear do? Goes to his best friend Rabbit's house and tries to steal his honey. And what happens to him? He gets stuck in the front door, ass out to the world, looking like a damn fool. You don't want to get stuck. You don't want to get stuck in this life. We all know what happens. You might have seen it on the internet or something. Someone reaching into a dishwasher like, oh my God, I'm stuck. That's right, you get fucked. So Winnie the Pooh was lucky because he had his friends that come by and help pull him out. Because otherwise, those heffalumps and woozles would have been all up in that ass. The moral of that story is, I guess, is you can do as many drugs as you want as long as you have good friends to pull you out when you get stuck.
Thank you guys for coming. Give it up for James. Give it up for all the guys. Thank you very much.
Give it up for Kevin Doty, everybody. Thank you guys so much. I actually, it sucks when you do. I forgot to do a joke, and since this is my show, I'm a forced landed here at the fucking end. I don't appreciate it. Camera guy, see if you can edit this in somehow. Did you guys hear Pinocchio? They're trying to make it a coming-of-age movie now, like, because Disney's getting all woke, right? You know, and they want to make Pinocchio into a trans boy, but they can't because at the end he turns into a real boy. All right, that's all I was trying to do. All the comedians can come out here, guys. Give it up for all the comedians. Kevin Doty, they talk about his career because he's a married guy. Give it up for yourselves, the Hooker-Dunham Theater, and please give it up for the man behind the scenes, Aaron McCown. We'll stay in here, right like that, and none of this is possible without Aaron, guys. Thank you so much for coming out. See you guys next show. Thank you.
Yeah.